Hi, guys. Today I want to talk about the importance of looking at how your parents met you as a kid, um, and why this is so damn important because this is really hitting me like a ton of fucking bricks right now today. Um, so I'm speaking more to people who know they come from dysfunctional, trauma inducing homes because this has been my realization. My parents were not emotionally available. They were stuck in their own trauma, not healing, not choosing awareness. Like they are, well, my dad is dead, my mom is still alive, but she is not able to see herself, her actions, how they affect others, how they affect her children, that whole thing. So, why this is so important, and like it's gonna blow your mind because it blew mine. So if your parents could not meet you, and what I mean by meet is that there was no comforting, like they could not see you. If you were hurt or had a rough day at school, I mean, my parents didn't even ask me how school was. Like there was just no interest in me. Like I was not met. Like emotionally, there was nothing there. Like my parents did not soothe me. They didn't help comfort me when I was having a hard time. And just so a lot of that left me trying to figure out how to deal with very big feelings, confusion. Like I didn't when we're born, we don't know how to feel. We don't know how to process our emotions. That's what our parents are supposed to be there for, to be that support, to be like, hey, Haley, I see you struggling right now. Like, what's going on? Can you tell me about it? Where are you feeling it in your body? Like, what do you need to help you? Like, there was no help for me to fucking figure anything out that was going on internally. And I was talking about this on my Instagram earlier, how it led to emotional eating for me. Like my coping mechanism to find comfort when I wasn't met was immediately food. Like always food. It helped me stuff out the feelings, like stuff down the feelings. Like if I was really full, like I just would feel that and I would like let block out like whatever, the sadness, fear, whatever was happening with me. And I never made this connection that how my mom and dad met me is fucking exactly how I meet myself. Like I have done healing work and I just like this fucking lightning bolt went through me that a lot of times when I am unaware, when I'm on autopilot, I am meeting myself how my parents met me, which is with no consideration. I'm like, ha, fuck, like, it sounds stupid and it sounds crazy that I would talk to myself this way, but it's literally like, fuck you, fuck what you're feeling. We're not dealing with this now. I don't have time for this. And like, that realization will hit you like a ton of bricks. You're just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I'm so fucking mean to myself. And there is awareness here. Like, it opens your eyes because it's not you. Like, your true essence with yourself is love. And I know that if you're on this healing path, wanting more love, wanting connection, you are not the bad, mean voices in your head, your inner critic. And we learn those inner critic voices from our fucking parents. And if we didn't have healthy, loving, kind, supportive parents, we are gonna be that nasty ass voice in the back of our head, like barking at us and being mean to us all the time. And if we have no awareness on this, we're just gonna keep going down the pathway of like, fuck you, you can't feel this, don't feel this, go to the food, drink, like whatever your coping mechanism, if you want to call it that. If you drink, you do drugs, you smoke, like whatever you do to avoid your feelings, man, gain awareness around that. Like if you want help breaking these unhealthy patterns, you have to be able to see them. Like I had to be able to wake up to this fact that like I'm going to food. Like, and it's sweets and shitty food for me. Like, it's Oreos, ice cream, like crappy food that don't make me feel well. And they also, like, this is the kicker too. Like, I have this awareness, like, I want to be healthy. I want to be in shape. I was a very overweight kid. Like, I weighed 200 pounds in middle school. Like, and I know that my coping mechanism is to go to food. Like, instead of taking this time to be like, oh, I'm noticing I am gravitating towards food. Like, I want to stuff myself. I don't want to sit here and feel this discomfort, this nasty ass feeling that's going on around me. Excuse me, I just drank some soda. But this is how you start shifting out of the old pattern, like of whatever your crutch is. I'm just going to keep going with food. Notice you're being drawn to like your pattern. You want the food, you want the whatever. Then you have to turn inward, and like whatever has happened to you, you got to start asking within, like, what's wrong? What do you need? Start looking at like, how old does this part that is activated right now, how old are they? And like, what would be something you would give to a child that was that age? If they're 2, 5, 11, like it could literally be any age. You could be 17, 42, like whatever stage you feel this age is. Try to connect with what someone that age might need. Would it be like kind words? Do you need some reassurance? Do you need a fucking self hug? If you need a hug, like, I'm just me, so like if I need a hug, like I'm over here like hugging myself. I'm curled up in this heating blanket, which has been very, very helpful for me. Like, start playing and figuring out with what you need. Like, look at the things you complain about from your partners. Like, what are they not giving you, and how do you give that to yourself? Because there's also a connection there. Like, what you are seeking from others, start seeking that from yourself. Or even looking at, what did you ever want to hear from your parents? Like the I love you, I accept you, like you are okay to feel all these big feelings, and just be with that, and just can you open to accept that love, like that, your own love. And like, it's a fucking game changer. Like, I am finally at a point in my healing journey where I can meet myself. Like, I can like just give myself what I need, and usually it's kind words. Like, when you catch yourself talking, doing the mean talk, the bullshit talk, like, tell it to shut up. Tell it, you don't get to talk to me like that anymore. Like, even that will change your life. You're like, whoa, coming from me, like, I didn't know I could stand up to all this bullshit going on in my head. I didn't know I could figure it out. And like, I'm just here to tell you, you can. And like, you don't always have to go to your coping strategy, like your food, your whatever that is. Start shifting to finding out what you need instead of that food. Because there is something on a deeper level in me that knows food is not the answer. This, like, and I know it because I'm eating when I'm not hungry. I have either recently just ate, like, I know it's some emotional component. And it might be hard to get to this point. Like, you will stumble a lot. I'll just be honest. Like, I stumbled a lot. And there's a lot of times that I just ignored the fact that I knew I was emotionally eating, stuffing, and not feeling. And you know what? We are all human. It happens. Like, we are gonna choose the comfort we know most of the time over the uncomfortable feeling, this like, it's hard to go there sometimes, and like, I get it. But if you want to break these patterns, you gotta go there. You gotta do it. And like, it's all on you. Like, it's all on you. You have to do it now. And it's a bummer, and it really sucks ass that, like, if you're like me and your parents didn't show up, like, it fucking sucks sometimes to be like the sole support, to be like, oh great, now I gotta fucking pick up and clean up all this bullshit. Like, there's a lot stacked against you. But once you start meeting yourself, you are able to start seeing how your life changes. And like for me, I am finally able to see that I'm gravitating towards food, and then I can stop myself. I don't eat a full package of Oreos anymore. Can stop myself from going to Target and buying the fucking pint of fish food. Like, you can get to where you want to go. You can. And if you're looking for help with this, check out my blog, check out my Instagram, or email me. All of my breathwork programs are designed for people from dysfunctional homes, learning how to build that safety within, learning how to connect to who you really are, that love, that essence, your true essence of who you are, and how to learn to start taking care of that when you come from a home where you weren't really taught much because there was a lot of addiction, narcissistic parents, like just trauma everywhere. Like, I am here to tell you, like, you can heal from these things, and it all starts with you. It all starts with you. I love you guys. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, post videos on, let me know. I'm here to support you guys. Love you. Bye.